Are grateful to everyone who did make the ultimate sacrifice. We'll always remember them. All right, well, let's talk about tomorrow. A lot of events happening like that one.
So bright and early at McAllister Park. Ryan, how's it looking for anyone who plans to take a run?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you like today, you'll like tomorrow. So temperatures today were in the lower 80s and likely going to be rinse and repeat tomorrow with a slightly better chance at rain towards the early and late afternoon. Meantime, outside right now on this Sunday night, it is quiet. Downtown San Antonio looks pretty good this evening, mostly cloudy, if not just clear. 85 was the high today. And that was just at the airport, right? So areas around the metro, like in the Somerset, Southern Bexar County region, reached the lower 80s earlier today. But the lower to middle 80s was the theme from this afternoon. Average is 90 for the last couple of days of May. Back in 1927, on this day in history, we hit 103. No rain in the gauge earlier today, but there were a few spots in southern San Antonio that picked up on a light shower. That's coming up in just a second. Our current temperature is 68 at Bernie, 68 at Rock Springs, 73 at Carrizo Springs, 72 at Floresville, pair of 70s out near Beeville and George West. A little unsettled on the radar. Most of this is just clutter. However, as I zoom in, you'll see around the 7 and 8 o'clock hour, a couple of these sea breeze showers got going with the heating of the day. They didn't last very long. They typically lift in the late evening hours and they rain themselves out very quickly. And that was the case from earlier this evening around Wilson County, southern San Antonio, Lavernia, and Guadalupe County. As a matter of fact, this is the definition of isolated. You'll see outside of Nixon, a half an inch of rainfall. Some rain estimates out there between there and Seguin. A little less than an inch of rainfall between there and an isolated downpour near Elmendorf, St. Hedwig, and towards Bulverde on 281 north of San Antonio. Zooming out, we're watching a few showers out towards the south and west, towards Webb County and west of the I-35 corridor. It's not a lot, and by no means is it severe at all. As a matter of fact, it's very quiet, just a few light showers southwest of San Antonio. But what that's going to do is move across the area tonight and early tomorrow morning. And as temperatures heat up tomorrow afternoon, highs in the 80s, a lot like today, that's going to spark off isolated scattered showers, which could be strong at times. There's not a severe threat, but we have some upper level lift and support to get rain going. And you look at water vapor, the X-ray of the atmosphere, you can see this spin in the atmosphere between El Paso, West Texas, and it's pretty defined. You can see storms igniting out in the Panhandle right there near Amarillo and Lubbock. And this is going to actually move across the state by tomorrow night. And what that does, again, is some upper level support. So here it is hour by hour. Overnight, some light rain at best, nothing severe. And as we progress through the lunch hour, you'll see that rain starts to increase in coverage a little bit more. Not so much out west. It's mainly around I-35 and I-10 between here, Seguin, Floresville, and San Marcos. And by 2:30, it gets a little bit more active. A couple of localized heavy downpours. Isolated storms are not out of the question between here, Pleasanton, Pearsall, George West, San Marcos, and Seguin. It's really going to be hit or miss with most of the activity pushing out by late tomorrow night this time. And you'll see on the forecast rain total and accumulation graphic, it's not going to be everywhere. I mean, I do think in the hill country, you're not going to see much. In San Antonio, hit or miss, higher coverage south of I-10 towards the Coastal Bend and towards the Rio Grande. Our 7-day forecast, 30% chance at a few scattered storms tomorrow afternoon. High 83, 90 on Tuesday. It really jumps up in temperatures. 89 on Wednesday, 90 on Thursday. More of a drying trend for the rest of the week. Overnight lows likely near 70, 90 on Thursday with a next chance at rain coming in Saturday night into early next Sunday. Casey.